I just wanted to touch base on something real quick. Um, don't mind me, I'm getting my little burger together. And it's a vegan burger. I'm so excited. Like, I found some healthy stuff I like to eat, and it just makes me feel like really excited. I don't even know why. Probably because if it's tasty and it's healthy, because I like to eat, you know what I'm saying, then that's great. And then also, the reason why I like finding that is because at the end of the day, yo, like the healthier you eat, the better you feel. Like for real, actually. So and I already got some serotonin issues. You feel what I'm saying? Some deficiencies. I already got some iron deficiencies. You know what I'm saying, anemic and whatever. So that messes with the fluid to the brain, the blood pressure to the heart pumping and all that to the brain, and that messes with your thinking. And then it's stuff, child. But anyway, the thing is, so back to the point. Okay, but those things are very important, by the way, to know. Um, the point I was trying to make, though, my bad, is that I have been in an uproar a little bit about a lot of things that's going on, and the reason why is because of what I'm going through. But it's not just because of what I'm going through. It really actually is because that's how I get when I'm passionate about stuff. And usually I am at work or just kind of like in my own world, at the crib, cooking, cleaning, like was preparing to be somebody's wife, a great one at that, was preparing to be a great parent and all. So, I was preparing to be a great, what I'm saying, attribute to my family. I was trying to be the best that I could be. You know what I mean? All jokes aside, I really was like working on that, like hard. Okay. Anyway, so and for myself, like I wanted to be, I wanted to feel good, and there was some things that I had went through in my life that didn't make me feel too good. So I was like working on that. Okay. So as I've been working on all of that, I have been working on starting my own business um and things of that nature. And when I started my business with money. I had seed money. That seed money came from me eating on a budget, not going out all the time or as much. Even doing that on a budget. You know what I'm saying? Like I budgeted. I'm also frugal. I'm not cheap though. That's the unfortunate part. I'm not cheap at all, actually. I'm very expensive, to be honest with you, and I'm worth it. But I'm very frugal, especially with my dollar. Um, but I actually budget with other dollars too. I'm just naturally a budgeter, and I like to get the full bang for my buck. So, anywho, I started that with seed money. So a lot of people, I didn't realize that some people were interested in working with me. See, some people told me they want to be me to be their coach or their manager, especially artists. But some entrepreneurs were interested in working with me, and I did not know that they were interested in working with me on different levels because there's different things I offer. It just depends on what you need. So we have to have a conversation. There were new coming entrepreneurs that were interested in working with me that I didn't know of. The thing is, everybody was interested in working with me, but the reason why they have not is because they thought that number one, they couldn't afford to, or because, for example, you're gonna need seed money for what we're talking about. You need money for you need money in order to excuse me, because I'm thinking and I'm trying to make my sandwich and I'm trying to remember what's missing. Anyway, you need no, it's just lettuce, tomato, a black bean burger, some Daya cheese, and it's on gluten free bread, and it's amazing. I had a piece yesterday, and it just threw me for the border. Anywho, so I gotta stop explaining stuff because it messes me all up. But sometimes it's really helpful to like help others and stuff. So I had to start explaining. Excuse me if I turn my head away. So, but I had to start explaining. Basically, I'm going to start explaining uh, how to start before you get the money, but also even if you don't happen to have some, because depending on what your talent is, you don't need money to start. I think that's where I come in at. I think that's the part nobody knows about. All these people start with these companies that Like for example, when you gotta, like Avon, I'll use that as an example, okay? And you have to have, so you have to buy product and stuff like that first. So you have to like put money into the company first. See, what I was trying to do is coach you to start your own, which means that the product is you. The product is you. Do you need money to show somebody what you're good at? What you good at? What you like doing? That's what I ask my clients. What are you good at and what do you like doing? Especially if I'm just having a conversation. They're not clients. They would just learn like a lot of the information for free, and then they have to actually go to somebody else too because it's just a conversation. But and it's not a coaching session. But younger people, that's what I ask them. You know what I'm saying? What do you like doing and what are you good at? That's actually how you, to me, how you find out how to live closer to your purpose as well, which to me brings you closer to a higher being, which to me is helping you live out what would make you happy. So I was just looking for who I really was completely. You know what I'm saying? And living out my in God's eyes, and living out my purpose. I was looking for that, but I was also trying to, live in my, like I said, live my purpose. So my purpose is not going to bring me just money. It's going to bring me happiness. It's going to bring me a lot of things. What would you do? You think your purpose is going to bring you if you live it out? You see what I'm saying? So that's the angle I'm really coming from. And then, a lot of this starts to sound like, what kind of person am I, right? And I'm not accountable enough for that. I'm not ready for that. And if I'm doing it, I'm going to have to do it to the fullest. Okay. So just a minute here. No, really, I'm not. I'm not ready for that. If that's what you're trying to say. Excuse me and Lord, me and God, we was having a conversation. So, that was good, by the way. So, the point, excuse me, I got really, really distracted because I feel like God be trying to talk to me about certain stuff, and maybe not at that very second, just a minute ago, but I'm saying like in general through my life and some lessons, but all of them. What I was trying to say is, what I tell my clients when we first have our first coaching is, or ask them, what do you, if it's that they're trying to find out where to go in their career or what kind of business to start, what do you like doing and what are you good at? Artists as well, because I can actually kind of not turn them in a direction, but like I can kind of help them to bring out their talent more based on that type of stuff too. So anyway, answer that question if you don't mind. If you're interested in working with me, then let me know. But we don't have to do that right now, actually. We're just going to be talking. We're just going to be building a rapport. We're actually not working quite yet. Okay? I'm just giving you a heads up. We're building a relationship and a rapport. Okay? But I just want to know in general, like, let's build a friendship, if you will. No, not that word. Let's build a rapport. What do you like doing